Anyways, today is tomorrow and Destiny is still in the news, and I'm letting you guys know it is getting worse. I'm just saying, somehow it is getting worse. I can see why Twitch never unbanned him, but now I can see if they knew even half of the shit that Steven was doing before any of us, I can be like, you know what? Shit, I can't even hey man. It makes sense why he's not getting unbanned from Twitch ever. This is about damn near a whole nother Dr. Disrespect situation. All we need is Twitch to just leak logs saying, oh yeah, Destiny was just sending nudes into whispers. And that's why we banned him. Hey man, hands to the air, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it, do it. I understand now. He was sending unsolicited news to people that he shouldn't have. Like, if they said that, I'd be like, hey man, it makes a whole lot more sense than they just banned him out of nowhere. But before we get into it, today's video is sponsored by the Fishbowl Discord community. Join it, link in the description. Now, today's video is going to be half funny, half really sad, so I'm going to give you boys a choice. Do you guys want to hear about how bad of a husband this man was? Or do you guys want to hear about this man having a complete meltdown in his offline chat? I mean, absolute meltdown. Just banning people for asking questions. You know what? I kind of want to end off the video on a, I guess, lighter note. It's not a good note, but it is a funnier note. So we're going to start off with how bad of a husband this man was to his girlfriend, or actually wife. I'm sorry, not even girlfriend, his ex-wife, Melina. So if you guys don't know, here's a little TLDR, a backstory of why Destiny and Melina broke up. So Destiny and Melina were supposed to be in this open relationship where, for the most part, it always seemed like Destiny didn't care who Melina hooked up with at all. Like, I mean, at all. But obviously they did have some boundaries, so it's not like Melina could go fuck Hassan, alright? If she fucked Hassan Piker, I'm pretty sure Destiny probably would let's all be honest here, did a lot worse things to her. Let's all be honest here. So for the most part, Melina respected the boundaries that Destiny set out. Don't fuck any of his enemies, don't fuck anyone that, you know, would brag about fucking her, right? And for the most part, Melina stuck to that. But the problem was Destiny didn't stick to that, because there was people Melina didn't want Destiny to fuck, but he would always go and fuck them. Like, one thing that he lied about was Lauren Southern. For the most part, he always kept it like, I would never fuck Lauren Southern. He always made Lauren Southern sound like this like absolute monster of a woman, right? But in the background, Melina would be like, hey, can you like not talk to Lauren Southern? I actually don't like her. Can you like not fuck her?
Last year he leaked a message of mine that I sent to someone that I thought was my friend. And in that message, I mentioned Lauren. You know? I mentioned her because there was a lot of stuff going on, obviously. Like, this is something we already know. I don't really know why people are speculating. Like, I think people can just put the puzzle pieces together, like, really easily if they just look at, okay, these things happened. I even mentioned, and then people asked about it, and then he said that I got jealous because they streamed so much. That's not really what happened. I feel like it's pretty clear to who is not being honest here of what actually happened. There's so many things, and so many people that have said what happened. And if he wants to deny that, fine. But I feel like, you know, not everyone is perfect, and a lot of these people are pretty intense, you know? So maybe it's hard to trust, but you can also see patterns in how people behave and stuff. She did not lie. She did not lie. And I think it's really clear she didn't lie. That's what I'm saying, because she didn't lie. It's very, very clear.
And instead of Destiny being like, oh yeah, sure, honey, I won't do that. No, the man said, what? You're crazy. I would never do that. What do you mean I'm talking to Lauren Southern and I'm trying to fuck her? When in reality, whenever his dick pics and everything else got leaked and all the sex tapes, logs got leaked. Logs with Lauren Southern, where they're talking about divorcing their respective partners and getting together. So not only did Destiny lie to Melina multiple times, even whenever she found out he was lying, he was still lying, he also lied to his audience. For no real reason. For no real reason. It's not like we would care if he fucked Lauren Southerns. It would obviously, hit his actual ego that he would have to say, yeah, I lied to Melina and I was actually being a manipulative fuck that was cheating on her with someone that she told me not to cheat on her with. I could fuck anyone else in the world. I just can't fuck this one person. And yet, for some reason, he really wanted to fuck Lauren Southerns. And yet, Melina never divorced Steven at all, because instead of her divorcing him, he divorced her. And it's for the dumbest reason. Don't get me wrong, this sounds annoying as fuck to deal with, but also it's just so dumb. So basically, Melina was fucking this guy back in Sweden, and he was staying over at her apartment and stuff. And I guess this guy really wanted Melina to break up with Destiny so they could be together. Standard shit. Melina's a pretty beautiful woman. Shit, if I had the chance to fuck her, I was like, yeah, get away from Destiny. I'm your new man now. I would say it's a pretty standard thing that would happen to your wife whenever you're in an open relationship. Someone might actually be like, you know what? I want her exclusively to myself. So instead of Destiny being a real man and being like, yo, Melina, you know what? I cheated on you with Lauren Southerns. I admit fault for that, or other people that we probably don't even know about, and you said not to. I understand that you want to be with this guy still, but also like he's threatening a sewer slide to get with you. That doesn't sound that good, Melina. That doesn't sound good. A man threatening sewer slide. I really need this YouTube algorithm off my back. I'm so sorry, boys. I got to say this. I know you guys just cringed. But like a guy threatening that isn't really the best partner in the world if that's the way he's gonna get with you. Now, Destiny did try to say like, hey man, you probably don't want to get with someone that's threatening sewer slides / I don't really want to divorce you either. I'm like, you're my wife. Instead of him trying to admit some fault, trying to get, her back to his side, the man decided, you know what? Since the guy moved into your Sweden apartment, and since you're already head over heels for this guy and you don't want to break up with him, I'm gonna divorce you. And basically, that's how the divorce happened. Destiny got jealous that a man was trying his best to get with Melina. Instead of him being like, you know what? I can at least try my best to stick with my wife. He was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to divorce this bitch. Fuck it. And the sad part about this is, Melina and that guy, I'm pretty sure broke up. I don't see any of his pictures anymore on her timeline. And I don't see any of her pictures on his timeline. So all Destiny really had to do was wait like 3 or 4 months. And that whole relationship would have just fizzled out. Literally, he could have kept his wife and that relationship would have fizzled out. But that man said, you know what? How dare you cheat on me with a guy that I do not approve of, even though I did the exact same thing to you. Now, this all comes to a head whenever Dan, literally Destiny's right-hand man, this man and Destiny are basically two peas in a pod. They are best friends. Whenever Dan admitted, oh yeah, Destiny was a horrible husband to Melina. She would be calling me crying, talking about how bad Destiny was. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, that is the opposite of what Destiny's been saying on his stream about how horrible of a wife Melina was.
When he was like, I'll say this also. I think Steven was a fucking really shitty husband to Melina. Okay? I'm coming out here saying it right now. I don't think Steve would deny it either. But it's not good. The way that he was. Like, I talked with Melina a lot of times, and she was crying and miserable and everything else. And Steve would say, what do you want me to say? I'm a selfish motherfucker. That's why I'm in the relationship that I'm in, the way that I do things that I'm in. And Melina, like, really was hurt by it. And I think, like, she was like, what should I do? Should I leave? And I'll tell you this, I never was like, I was never like, no, you should stay and make things out. I told her multiple times, like, listen, if you feel like this is an abusive relationship, get the fuck out of there immediately. So I just want to put it out there that it's not like this is a one-time thing for me of going against Steve.
So, yeah, this man was basically being abusive towards Melina. And I want to be honest here, she should have divorced him a long time ago. But I guess the world works in mysterious ways. She got quasi-released by him. He was like, you know what, I'm gonna go abuse someone else. You're getting a little too much of a handful. Now you're thinking about leaving me, or at least trying to be with me and someone else that treats you better than me. I can't believe you would do that. How dare you hurt me this much, Melina. I'm gonna go fuck Lauren Southerns though. Alright, you cool with that, right? So yeah, we have gotten confirmed that Destiny is a horrible husband, and this man should not be married to any woman ever again, because he's admitted to quite a few things that I would never admit to with his first ex-wife that had his son. I'm like, the man admitted to having a fight with her, fist-to-fist handcuffs at that, screaming matches, cheating on each other. I'm just saying here, how many of those were actually started by Destiny? Because let's all be honest here, it takes two to tango, but someone has to start the damn waltz. I mean, like, someone has to start this damn thing off. You can't just be like, oh no, we both mutually combated here. Just came home. I guess this is for honor. Bring out your katana. Right? It wasn't that. It was, hey, bitch, where's my sandwich? She's like, don't call me a bitch. And then it probably came from there. Who knows? We don't know. And obviously, we know Steven isn't going to say anything. And plus, it seems like he paid that woman off pretty handsomely. She has a house and everything. So anything she would really want from Steven at this point is probably already paid for. Now, to move on to the funny part about this video, alright? Destiny having a absolute meltdown in his offline chat. I'm gonna summarize it for you. So basically, Destiny was just IP banning anyone talking about it, and he would like occasionally have like an answer for someone, right? For the most part, he only was talking about how they only wanted money, so obviously there's no reason to talk to them, right? The victims like Pixie and Cherry and them. And then on top of that, he also was trying to make fun of it, saying like, oh no, it's funny that guys get their dick pics leaked. Oh, it's hilarious, right? I'm pretty sure he was doing that soy jacket where someone's smiling with the mask on, but they're mad behind it. It's like, my guy, people just don't have sympathy for you whenever you also leaked other people's private sex tapes. I'm just sorry. I think you're on the lowest part of the totem pole of a victim here. Another thing is, for some reason, he thinks just because all this happened in 2023, this is just, fine. Like, all this happened in 2023 and, before that time. And I'm just sitting here like, my guy, it's not like Vyvanse turned you into a whole different human being. You still was that person in the past. That's still you, sir. You can't be like, oh no, that was Destiny. You see, I'm Destiny. Completely different people here. Also, another thing is he keeps threatening to take down other streamers if he gets put on a sex offender list, which I'm just sitting here like, that makes absolutely... Other streamers that probably have nothing to do with the situation. The other streamers didn't make Destiny go out here and send all these pictures to these random girls. The other streamers didn't make Destiny secretly record their friends while they were having sex with them. Right? This makes absolutely no sense. Destiny, if you want to take down these people, take them down now. Why are you gonna wait until after you're taken down? That makes no sense at all. But I guess he wants to have some ammo just in case if any of those 20 people make a video on him. Oh, Lord forbid, those 20 people make a video on you. It's not like there's other creators that never associated with you that can make a video on you. Whatever. Alright, last thing here is Destiny threatened to come back. Alright, this man is basically saying he's gonna come back to streaming on February 1st. So get subscribed because I'm gonna give you boys a highlight on whenever he comes back in. It's probably going to be good knowing Destiny. These are some of the best dramas, are his interpersonal ones. I mean, like, the only thing Destiny can probably do after this to make money is scam his audience with a nice little rug pull, like how Mizkif's mod stole over $30,000. Click this video right here to find out how the fuck did Mizkif's mod steal $30,000. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.